Chapter number 1, Mathematics 2, is called Similarity. And in here, we are not studying similarity in general, but we are focusing on triangles. We are only studying about similarity of triangles. And to remind you, this chapter, the next chapter, they are all connected, and they are all connected to another chapter which is about construction. So once again, this year we have construction, where we will construct tangents, circles, and triangles. And there is one more chapter where all of this will be used, that is trigonometry. And of course, in science 1, when we study vectors, when we study and all, so we will be using this part of the geometry. We will have triangles, right angle triangles. We have already completed chapter. We are revising this chapter, and this is how we will do it this year. We will complete 2 or 3 chapters, then we will do a quick revision, then we will have a small test, and then we will move forward. This is how we will do maths and science, and probably other subjects also. Let us start the revision. You will need your textbooks. You will need your textbooks, notebooks, and your pens. Textbook, notebooks, pens. You are very much allowed to refer to the textbook when we are revising. Confirm if you have the textbooks with you and notebooks with you, and you are ready with pen and paper. Good. Let us start. These are the main points that we have studied in this chapter. There are a lot of points. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of concepts that we have studied in this chapter. It's an easy chapter, but it's a long chapter. Right? We start the chapter with the concept of area of triangles. We take it a step forward by studying the ratio of areas of 2 triangles. And not just ratio of areas of 2 triangles, but we study it in detail, a general case, a case where the heights of the triangles are equal, and the third case where the bases of the 2 triangles are equal. We also studied the basic proportionality theorem, its converse. We studied the property of angle bisector of a triangle. We studied the property of parallel lines and their transversals. After studying all this, right, towards the end of the chapter, we started studying about, or we started restudying about similar triangles, because we started studying about similar triangles last year itself. We studied both congruence and similarity. We got the introduction last year. We are studying it in detail this year. So this year we understood the test of similarity. How do we know whether the triangles are similar or not? And we ended the chapter with another theorem, which is called the theorem of areas of similar triangles. This session now will be short. So we will only look at the first point, which is area of triangles. Only that point. Remaining parts we will cover in the next session. Now, before we find the ratio of areas of triangle, or did I miss a slide? Yes. The area of a triangle, I'm not quizzing you here. I'm just reminding you that area of a triangle can be calculated with the formula half base into height. Half base into height. This is an old formula. This is a formula that you studied long ago. So we are not going into that formula once again. But just understand that when we write it in full English, we say base and height. When we try use the variables in place of the names of the things that we are using, we write B for base and we write H for height. I still remember the question that Fiza had asked, कि sir B कहाँ से आया, H कहाँ से आया, right? So we are just simplifying BASE as small b as a variable, and the word height as small h. Now, I'm not going to tell you how this formula has come up, but I want you to try this formula on your own with a simple example. Suppose we have a triangle A, B, and C, where the base, or let me not draw the triangle. If I tell you that the length of the base is 10 centimeter and the length of the height is equal to 5 centimeters, quickly in your notebooks, calculate the area of this triangle with base 10 centimeter and height 5 centimeter and share it with the entire class in the chat. The values are very, very simple. All you had to do was use the formula which is already on the screen. So using the formula, 1 by 2 multiplied by base is 10 centimeters, so multiplied by 10. Height is 5 centimeters, so multiplied by 5. Now 10 by 2 is 5. 5 into 5 is 25. Most of you got this right, but most of you also got the second part wrong. Now we cannot write just 25. We cannot write centimeters. We have to write centimeter square. Why? Because this is not just 10. This is 10 centimeter. This is not just 5. This is 5 centimeter. So when centimeter is multiplied by centimeter, we get centimeter square. When you are typing the answer in the chat, to easily type this answer, you can type 25 SQ centimeter, square centimeter. When we write it mathematically, we write centimeter square. When we use a little bit of English, then it becomes square centimeter. We don't write centimeter square in English like this. This is not done. This is right. This is right. Formula we studied long back. But more important is to be able to identify the height and the base. That becomes confusing for many students because not all the triangles look same. So let us try understand the different scenarios. An acute triangle is a triangle in which all the angles are acute angles. That is, all angles are of measure less than 90 degrees. So an acute angle triangle will look like this. Suppose this is A, B, and C. In this, if we say that BC is the base, then our height will be the length of the line segment from the opposite side, vertex to this side, which we have called as base. And it is perpendicular to the base. This is how it will look like in case of an acute angle triangle. So in here, we can say that base B equals to BC and height H equals to AD. Quick confirmation that you have understood. For something to be height, it has to be perpendicular. If it is not perpendicular, we cannot call it height. Correct? Good. Thank you for the confirmation. Now, the easy case is a right angle triangle when we have like this. Suppose this triangle is L, M, and N. In a right angle triangle, one of the angles is right angle. Clearly, this is the right angle triangle. Now, you tell me, what is the base here? What is the height here? You can speak, you can type.
MN is base.
Okay.
LM is height.
Correct.
LM is height.
Right. Now, if I tell you that I want LM as base. If I take LM as base, what will be the height?
MN.
Very good. You have understood. Now, once we know what is the base and what is the height, we can easily use the formula to find the area. This is the second type of triangle. Now, the third type of the triangle is the most confusing because it is an obtuse angle triangle, and this will look like this. Suppose it is P, Q, and R. Tell me which angle is the obtuse angle here?
PQR. PQR.
No. What is missing in your answer? Which angle is the obtuse angle here? Answer completely.
Q.
Q.
No, still missing something.
Angle PQR.
Thank you. It is the angle PQR. You could have said angle Q also. That also I would have agreed. But if we don't say angle, then it doesn't become an angle. PQR can be just 3 points. PQR can be on a straight line also. So if it is an angle, we have to say angle. If we say angle, then only we will remember to use this symbol when we write angle PQR. हम नहीं बोलते हैं, तो लिखते समय भी भूल जाते हैं. Just writing PQR is not an angle. We have to use the symbol. Now, because angle Q is the obtuse angle, if we take, suppose we take base as QR. Now students are confused. Where is the height? For height,
Height is PR.
no, height is not the PR. That is the confusion. The height will start from the vertex P and it has to come vertically to the side QR, and we will have to extend this. Suppose this is S. So the height here is S. The height here is PS. The formula is simple. It says half into base into height. So 1/2. All we have to find out is the length of the base and length of the height. You know by now that base and height are perpendicular to each other. Now the triangle ABC in this case is a right angle triangle because angle ABC is of 90 degrees. That means AB is perpendicular to BC. That means one of them can be considered as base and the other can be considered as height. Doesn't matter which is which. So 1/2 into 3 into 4. Now when we do 1/2 into 3 into 4, 4/2 is 2. 2 into 3, 6. Now I have not written here centimeters. So you also should not write centimeters. Your answer should have been 6 square units. It is not 60. It is not 42. It is not 40. It is not 25. Nothing. It is 6. Another way to simplify the same fraction would be 1/2 into 3 into 4. If you want to do the other way, you can say 1/2. 3 into 4 is 12. So 12/2 is 6. Whichever method you use, you will get the number as 6, and it is a right angle triangle. In this chapter, what the new things we studied was we started with the ratio of areas of triangles, ratio of areas of two triangles. Now, here we are combining geometry with algebra. We are combining geometry with algebra. In general, we know that if the base is B and the height is H, then the area of the triangle is 1/2 into base into height. We know this. We have to know this now. Now, suppose we have two triangles A, B, and C, ABC and PQR. Quickly tell me, in the triangle ABC, what is the base, what is the height? You can speak, you can type. What is the base, what is the height?
The base is BC
Correct?
and the height is AD.
Correct. Good. Thank you. So if the base is BC and the height is AD, we can say that the area of this triangle is half into BC into AD. Now someone please tell me what is the base and what is the height of this two other triangle PQR.
Base is QR
Okay.
and height is PS.
Correct. So if the base is QR and the height is PS, we can say that the area of this triangle will be half into QR into PS. We are using the same formula. Same formula. Now, this is where we are moving to algebra. We are moving to algebra. Suppose we say that the base BC, the length of BC is B1, the length of QR is B2. Suppose also that the length of AD is H1 and the length of PS is H2. Fiza, we are answering your question. B1, H1, B2, H2 kahan se aaya? We are giving them another name using the variable format. Jahan pe BC, AD likha hai, that is the geometry format. In the variable format, now we can say this is 1 by 2 into B1 into H1, 1 by 2 into B2 into H2. Now, if we have to take the ratio means something divided by something else. So now the ratio becomes 1 by 2 into B1 into H1 by 1 by 2 into B2 into H2. Yahi to hai. Now something divided by something is 1. So what we are left with is B1 H1 by B2 H2. Where did the multiplication sign go? Algebra. When a variable is multiplied by another variable, we just write them side by side. We don't need to use the multiplication sign in between them. Please confirm that you have understood this transformation. Now let us see what happens when the heights are equal. So let us start with what we have found in the general case. In the general case, we are finding B1 H1 by B2 H2. Now, if the heights are same, that means H1 equals to H2. If H1 and H2 are equal, that means H1 divided by H2 is same as H1 divided by H1 or H2 divided by H2. So something is divided by itself. So that also becomes 1. So now we are left with B1 by B2. Final case. What if the bases are equal? That means B1 equals to B2. Once again, we will start with the general case. If we start with the general case, we get B1 H1 by B2 H2. Now, the bases are same. That means when we divide B1 by B2, this will be 1. So what we are left with is H1 by H2. H1 by H2. So if we take area of a triangle and divide it by area of the other triangle, the general case is B1 H1 by B2 H2. If the heights are same, it becomes not equals to. Sometimes it is equal to B1 by B2, and sometimes the same thing is equal to H1 by H2. Do we need to know everything? No, we don't need to remember everything. If we remember the basic formula, then yes, we can find out any solution. But if we know these results, then our calculations will be faster. अगर हमने कोई दो ट्रायंगल देखा जिसमें की हाइट सेम है, तो हम क्यों लिखेंगे half base into height, half base into height? We will directly find out B1 by B2 and we will get the answer. Question is very, very simple. There is a triangle ABC. Don't worry, it looks very complicated. It is not. You can see many triangles. There is triangle ABC, there is triangle ADC, there is triangle PPC, there is triangle PQC, there is triangle PQB, there is triangle ADB. So many triangles. Not to worry. Not to worry at all. Let's see how we can solve these questions. I'm trying to demonstrate to you part 1. Part 1 says we have to find the ratio of areas of two triangles, PQB and PBC. PQB and PBC. These are the two triangles. माने एक यहाँ पर है और एक ये यहाँ पर. Let me clear the screen. ये छोटा वाला triangle and ये बड़ा वाला triangle. PQC and PBC. Now, before I get into any adventure, I need to remember that area means half base into height. Okay. Area means half base into height. So area of triangle PQB, this is how we will write area triangle PQB. This is easier, this is clearer, this is cleaner. We will not use capital A, we will use small AR. We will not use the brackets. Area triangle PQB, half base into height. So 1/2 base and height will be PQ. Area triangle PBC, area triangle PBC will be 1/2. Then base will be BC and the height is same, PQ. Now, if we have to take the ratio, then 1/2 and 1/2, when we divide them, this becomes 1. P/Q, when we divide them, this becomes 1. So all that is left is BQ by BC. Now, this solution is from the basic principle of area of a triangle equals to 1/2 B into H. लेकिन अगर हम अपना शॉर्टकट यूज करेंगे तो क्या होगा? If we use the shortcut, then we will see between triangle PQB and PBC, the height is same. Height is same. And because the height is same, we will say it will be base by base. So PQB का base है BQ. PBC का base है BC. So we can write this directly. Let us start from the beginning. First one, I'm explaining you again. Now, in the first one, it is talking about PQB, triangle PQB and PBC. PQB, this triangle, and PBC, this triangle. Clearly, the height in case of PQB is PQ, and the height in case of triangle PBC is PQ. The heights are same. Because the heights are same, first answer will be just the ratio of their bases. So base of PQB is BQ and base of PBC is BC. Tushar, this is how we will write it in the short way, in the shortcut way, and we will write in the bracket triangles with equal heights. Quick confirmations. Writing the reason is required. Okay. Now let us look at the second one. Second one, and again I will clear the screen so that I can demonstrate to you again. In the second one, we have triangle PBC and ABC. Where is PBC? This is PBC. Where is ABC? This is ABC. Clearly, the heights are different, but the base is same. Now, when the base is same, the ratio will be ratio of the heights. So, ratio of the heights will be PQ by AD. Reason will be triangles with equal bases. Confirmations. Okay. Clearing the screen again. Third one, it says triangle ABC. This is the big triangle. And triangle ADC. This is the part of the triangle. Clearly the bases are different, but clearly the height is same. Now, because the height is same, the ratio of the areas will be nothing but the ratio of the bases. ABC का base है BC. Triangle ADC का base है CD or DC, जो आप लिखना चाहें. But the reason has to be triangles with equal heights. Confirmations. I'm reading your chats also. Yes, good. Thank you. Last one. Moving to the last one. Clearing the screen now. Now, this one, we have triangle ADC, which is this triangle, and triangle PQC, which is this triangle. Right? Clearly, ना इसमें base same है, ना इसमें height same है. So there is no shortcut here. But yes, the only shortcut is हमको half लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. For ADC, we will have base, which is DC, into height, which is AD, divided by PQC. PQC में हमारा base है QC, and the height is PQ. Why? Because this is 90 degree, na? This is 90 degree. That's it. यहाँ पे कोई रीजन लिखने की आपको जरूरत है भी नहीं. कंफर्म. Good. So when in the next, this is what we have covered. There is a lot of content in this chapter. We have just covered the first part, which is area of triangles and ratio of areas of two triangles, the general case, the case of equal heights, and case of equal bases. In the next session, we will cover the remaining points, and we will complete the revision.